Imagine being young, ambitious, and full of dreams. Every choice feels monumental. Every opportunity seems like a doorway to success. But sometimes, one single decision can spiral out of control. One investment, one choice, one moment of overconfidence or oversight, and everything you've worked for can vanish. This is the story of Henry, a young investor whose single decision would ruin a fortune, alter the course of his life, and leave a lesson that history rarely forgets. Stay with us till the end, because some decisions are not just mistakes, they're life-altering turning points. Our story begins in a small town where Henry grew up dreaming of wealth, success, and recognition. He was sharp, intelligent, and driven, and had always been fascinated by finance and business. He watched the stock markets, read about famous entrepreneurs, and aspired to make his mark. At the age of 24, Henry had already saved a modest fortune through careful work, small investments, and smart decisions. People admired his discipline and ambition. Friends often joked, "Nothing can stop you now." But life has a way of testing even the most meticulous plans. One day, an opportunity presented itself, a chance to invest in a promising venture with potential for exponential growth. To many, it looked like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, but to Henry, it seemed like destiny calling. Henry pored over the details. Reports were promising. Advisors were cautiously optimistic. Friends were excited. And yet, there were warning signs, subtle ones. A clause here, a risk there, a partner whose background wasn't entirely clear. But ambition often blinds clarity. Ignoring the warnings, Henry decided to invest a significant portion of his savings. He imagined the headlines, "Young investor becomes millionaire overnight." He imagined freedom, respect, and the satisfaction of success. The contract was signed, the money transferred. The decision seemed solid, calculated, perfect. Little did Henry know, this single choice would unravel everything he had built. At first, nothing seemed wrong. The venture progressed, reports looked good, and optimism remained high. But soon, cracks appeared. Investments delayed returns. Unexpected costs emerged. Partners acted unpredictably. Small doubts began to creep into Henry's mind. He wondered if he had miscalculated. Friends reassured him. "It's early days," they said. "Everything will be fine." Yet, deep down, Henry knew the warning signs were real. And when the first major loss occurred, it hit him like a thunderbolt. The fortune he had carefully accumulated was slipping away faster than he could control. Within months, the investment failed catastrophically. Savings vanished. Dreams of financial freedom evaporated. Personal relationships strained under the stress. Henry, once confident and ambitious, faced the harsh reality. One wrong decision could destroy a life. He replayed the events in his mind endlessly. The ignored warnings, the overconfidence, the risk misjudged. Each detail now seemed glaringly obvious. The collapse was not just financial. It was emotional, social, and psychological. It left a mark that would shape the rest of Henry's life. Looking back, Henry realized the lessons were clear. Ambition without caution can be dangerous. Risk management is crucial. Ignoring small warning signs can lead to catastrophic results. Humility and patience often outweigh overconfidence. Though he rebuilt his life over the years, the memory of that single investment served as a constant reminder. One decision can change everything. This is not just a story of loss, it is a lesson for everyone who dreams big. Every choice matters. Every risk has consequences, and some mistakes leave lessons that last a lifetime. Henry eventually recovered, but the story of that investment became a cautionary tale. Ambition, risk, and opportunity will always be part of life. What matters is how we learn from mistakes, large and small. Thank you for watching this episode of Forgotten Decisions. If you enjoyed Henry's story, remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more incredible tales of life-changing decisions, hidden mistakes, and the lessons they leave